100 niggas with me, all reppin' Taylor gang. Yeah, bitch. Okay.
What's going on, guys? Chris Benavides here, back again with another commentary for you all. And I know some of you guys have probably been wondering, where have I been at? Well, all that will be explained next week when my new series drops on my channel. It will be releasing sometime around Tuesday or Wednesday, so make sure you stay on the lookout for that. Anyways, today was a shoulders and arms day. I only recorded the shoulder exercises though because I wanted you guys to see what I do for shoulders and how you can make those shoulders much bigger, better, and stronger. So before we begin, all the exercises and rep ranges will be on the screen for you all, and I will just be giving you guys the key points for each exercise. So let's begin. So there you had some a small rotating cuffs exercise that I always do before any exercise, really, before I begin doing any exercise. But my first actual warm up was the single side lateral raises. And the key point here is actually there's a couple of key points. The first one is, when you pull up, make sure you pull up with your elbow. You don't want to just pull the weight up and just try to throw it. You want to make sure you pull up with the elbow, keeping your palms facing the ground. Because when you do that, honestly activates the shoulder blades more, and it puts more tension on your shoulder. So yeah, make sure you pull up with your elbow. And when you get to the top, take that 1 or 2 second pause at the top to squeeze. You have to make sure you really warm up properly in order for you to prevent any injuries, any risk of injuries, and in order for that to happen, is you have to do this exercise right. So make sure you pull up with your elbow, you squeeze at the top, and you control the weight as you go back down and up. I did 15 reps for each arm, 3 sets. Before moving on to my first actual working exercise, which was the dumbbell press. And as you see here, the two key points here is, first one, you want to make sure you come back down. When you come back down, you control the weight, and if anything, try not to break that 90 degrees at the bottom. But if you do, just slightly, just a slight break. But really, really controlling it when you come back down. And I would say the second one is the most important key point. When you push up, do not hit the dumbbells together at the top. Please do not do that, because that just takes away the tension from the shoulders. And as you see here, I'm not hitting them at the top. When I go up, I'm really keeping that minor muscle connection connected, and I'm really squeezing at the top, because that's where all the work is coming from this exercise. So control it as you go down, control it as you go up, and make sure you squeeze at the top without hitting the dumbbells together. And when you're at the bottom, make sure you don't break that 90-degree barrier. And if you are gonna break it, don't be stupid about it and go all the way down. So next exercise is the military barbell press. Same thing here. Key point here is you want to bring it down just slightly to where your mouth and chin area is. I think I was bringing it down a little too much. But yeah, just bring it down to about where your chin and mouth area is. And when you push up, make sure you push up just slightly behind your head. Really squeezing the shoulders once you're coming up. Really make sure you're squeezing the top of those shoulders as you go back. Do not shrug your head too much forward, because you will pull something. So make sure you always be careful once you're pulling up. I supersetted this with single arm shrugs. I use 25s because you're going to see in the next couple clips. I wanted to go heavier on the military press, so I used 25s today. But really making sure I took that 1 or 2 second pause at the top. Really activating those traps together. Shout out to Chris Bay. He's got them big ass fucking traps. This is my third set, because 135. Even though the weight's getting heavier, I'm still looking to control the weight. I'm still looking to get those good quality reps in. I think I got 6 reps here. But yeah, the most important thing is, if you're gonna go up the weight, please try to control the weight. Please still try to get those quality reps in there. And as you're gonna see in the next clip, if it gets too heavy, try to knock out between 2 and 4 good quality reps, And if you feel like you're gonna start going shitty, drop the weight down and knock out like 10 or 12 reps with the lighter weight. As you see here, I'm doing 155. I think I got 3 reps. I brought it back down to 25s on each side, which is 95, and did like I think 12 good quality reps. And I was done after that because as you see here, this shit just took the life out of me. Next exercise, the dumbbell side lateral raises. Key point here, there's 2 key points here. Few key points here actually. When you come up, you want to pull up with your elbow. Once again, any side lateral raises that you do with the shoulders, you want to make sure you always pull up with the elbows. And when you come up, try to make a straight line from one elbow to the other. Try to pretend like you're trying to make a straight line when you come up, as you see here, from one elbow to the other. Make sure it's always a straight line across. Make sure you squeeze at the top. Take that 1 or 2 second pause at the top. Really making sure you're squeezing that middle head of the shoulder. Because I promise you, if you do this right, I promise you, you would be so mind blown about how much pain you're gonna be in the next day. Not that bad pain, but how sore you're gonna be. Like, I told Kevin he was doing it wrong, and I taught him how to do it right in the moment, and this man could barely do 6 reps with like 15-pound dumbbells. And as you saw there, even with the heavy weight, I still try to get some good quality reps. And then once again, three or four good quality reps with the heavy weight, and then between 10 and 12 with that drop set weight. It could be any lightweight that you want. I think those are 20 pounds. Yeah, making sure I'm squeezing at the top. I'm still not just shrugging, just throwing the weight up. Making sure my palms look at the floor when I bring the weight up, and making sure I squeeze at the top. Making sure I'm pulling up with those elbows. Next exercise, some rear delt work, because that's what I really, really need. I feel like my rear delts suck. So if you have any other good rear delt exercises, let me know in the comment section below. But just when you pull back, try to pretend like you're trying to hit your elbows together behind your back, really squeezing your delts. Try not to squeeze the middle of your back too much or your lower back too much. Keep your chest pressed up against the bench, and really, really squeezing those delts when you pull back with those elbows, or push back with the elbows. I supersetted this with some dumbbell shrugs, and then like I said in the other shrug clip, really, really take that 1 or 2 second pause at the top, because once you do that, your traps are gonna get activated, and you're really, really gonna feel it much more than just shrugging the weight up. And also keeping your arms straight. Here we got another side lateral raises, but this time with the machine. Same thing here. There's really not much change, except here you can try to do a 2 to 3 second pause. The only thing that changes here is these last few 5 to 6 reps, these half reps, is what really, really gets you. And I promise if you try it, you give it a try, 10 normal reps, 5 to 6 extra half reps, I promise you, you're gonna feel it way more, and that's what's gonna give you that extra boost and that extra size in those shoulders. Because ever since I've been doing that, my shoulders have just gone out the roof. I supersetted this with this kind of overhead press, keeping my head neutral, really squeezing that top head of my shoulder. And yeah, that was basically it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you have any comments, leave them down in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week. Remember, the series starts next week. Peace.
Do you feel the vibes?